You literally change your personality according to the boyfriend that you have. So you always hold on to little bits of the other person and you bring it on to the next relationship. And you'll grow older and you wouldn't even know yourself because your whole life you were trying to please people, but you didn't know that in the process you were changing. You were gaining habits that you wouldn't expect to happen by simply because you associated with that person. But what's really going on is that you literally joined like in their minds by trying to impress them. You literally became them in a way. And when you stop seeing them, when you stop being with them, a part of them stay with you, and that accumulates. You see what I'm saying? That accumulates, and the more you allow the need to pick your partners, which is to say, allowing your neediness to act for you, what's gonna happen is that you're going to keep attracting negative and toxic people. So you're gonna keep a lot of the negative things that happened in the past in the present moment. You see what I'm saying? Guys that make you chase because they lower your self-esteem, you're going to become more needy in the next relationship. Alright, so that's because you don't have no sense of identity. You were so eager to please, you lost yourself in the process. You're always changing your belief system, your personality, and your like and dislikes changes according to the type of boyfriend that you have. I mean, pretty much you don't have a set of values. It's only based on the objects of your desire. You would literally change who you are for the other person's approval. That's neediness. And you may think that you're winning them over, but in reality, they're losing respect for you because in reality, you're showing that you don't have a very strong sense of self. And that's the most attractive quality in someone, knowing who they are. You have to respect someone who has a very strong foundation as to who they are, and don't compromise the values according to the person that's in front of them. All right. So neediness is one of the most unattractive traits to have, and one of the biggest turnoffs, because no matter how attractive you are, if you're needy, guys are going to lose interest very fast, or you're going to be taken advantage of. And don't blame them for doing that, because you're just giving people an opportunity to fuck up with you. You're just a perfect girl, nice. Like there's no other side that you embrace. Either you're just suppressing it, because everyone has it. Either you're suppressing it, or you don't embrace it. So you just become one-sided individual, because when you don't have a quality that you embrace that's the total opposite of your main personality, you're gonna be too unbalanced. You see, too nice, you'll be pushed around. You see, or let's say you're a bitch, like a very mean person, but just being too bitchy, you're gonna push people back. All right, you're not gonna build relationships. You're going to literally be always on the offensive end. People are not gonna get to know you. It's like trying to approach someone with a draw sword. He has a draw sword and he's ready to attack. You're not gonna say hi to them. You don't trust them. The same you are, right? So what you have to do is also mix up a nice side that only your special partner knows. You see what I'm saying? And also, if you're too nice, you gotta have a dark side or a very sexy side that only your partner knows. You see what I'm saying? You can't be just one area, because you become boring, dull. You become too surface. You gotta have something that contradicts how you appear. For example, looking all hood but being extremely intelligent. Or, for example, basketball players. A basketball player named Larry Bird. He was a tall, lanky white guy who looked like he couldn't play basketball. But because he didn't look like he could play basketball, simply because he was the best player in the league, it made him look even more mythical, because he just didn't make any sense. If you have a nice face, like a very nice person face, have a dark side to you. If you have a very intimidating personality, if you have a very intimidating face, be a very sweet person. You see what I'm saying? Be the opposite of how you appear. It'll give you depth. It'll make you more challenging to know. It'll make you more interesting. When some girls have shitty personalities and don't know how to have good conversations, that makes you very, very, very superficial, which is just surface level deep. There's no depthness. You see? So having a shitty personality means you have no passion. Means your interest doesn't go further than what's being talked about in mainstream. It means you have no hobbies. All right. It means you don't vary. You don't have a diverse personality. All right. You don't have a full range of emotion, which is you don't just feel angry. You also have joy. You also have passion. You also feel compassion. You also feel joy. You also feel sadness. Like you vary. You're not just one happy person all the time or one angry person all the time. You have different sides of you. All right. Being a bad conversation, and also most girls don't work on the conversational skills. All right. And so you gotta learn how to do that. Being a good conversation doesn't hurt. And when a girl knows how to have a good conversation, and has a good personality, she's ultimately more attractive. So learn to do that, and you can use this channel to learn how to do that. All right.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys ever want to learn how to use your feminine energy to influence people, learn how to use your masculine energy to become more assertive, and also learn how to blend both energies to improve your dating life, your spiritual life, honestly, your relationship life, your family life, your career life, this is the course for you. If I had to make a course for my nieces, I have two nieces, one is 8, 19, and one is 14, 15. 16. Holy shit. Oh my God, he's a bad fucking uncle. He's a bad uncle. Get him. Shut up, Melissa. You should get this course, right? And this is the course that I will make for them. So, for example, watch the curriculum, right? In the first week, we're going to be showing you how to establish a strong masculine foundation without letting it hurt your feminine energy. This masculine foundation is a source of who you are, right? It's your bodyguard. Without this, whatever feminine energy you create will be destroyed by the outside, because your masculine is your shield. So we'll talk about goal setting. We'll talk about how to develop a serious attitude. We're gonna be talking about how to use more logic, how to use more goal-oriented behavior. It's more how to be a man, Now the next one is how to embrace the feminine energy, right? This one will teach you about how to minimize excessive masculine traits, developing self-awareness, healing abundant feminine energy, regulating your emotion, mastering voice qualities and facial expressions, surrendering control, and allowing pain to be felt. This is honestly, this will supercharge, like Kaioken, your masculine energy. After that, we have femininity in the workplace, and how to be feminine in the workplace without letting people take advantage of you, and the nuances of how women on power should behave versus women who are subordinates in the workplace, and even the dress code. This is based on psychology, people. It's kind of insane. I'm actually excited about this one. The next week, we talk about navigating the labyrinth of male and female friendship, and this a lot of women find confusing, so we talk about that. And how to identify envious friends, how to identify the good friends, how to keep male friends, and how to keep female friends. Week 5, we talk about how to release the burden of the past and stop and destroy mental projections. This is actually really powerful. And then week 6, we talk about how to increase your observational power so that you could read people better. And we have a bunch of bonuses. The course starts at $99, and you guys can pre-order the course today at $69 before it goes out. If you're watching this, most likely I'm in the meditation retreat, so I will be praying for all of you guys. And just click on the description down below of the video. Right there, you'll see it, and you could pre-order that course. It's gonna be out by the end of next month or the beginning of February of March. One of the two, people, because I have a 10-day retreat to do, and I want to finish the course after the retreat, because I think the ideas are gonna be so much better. All right, man. I'll see you guys later. Pre-order, man. I'm closing the channel.